strictly about greed caps, because I believe that in our society, greed is a bad thing. You should not want so much that it is at a negative falling point for somebody else. I believe that we should all want to make the world a better place. And if you want to watch the world burn, I need you to go get help. I've established this in other videos. This video is not about that. It's about the amount that somebody can hoard. Hoarding is a problem, right? It's not just a problem for you, but it's a problem for your neighbors. It's a problem for other people, because rats and mice and all kinds of stuff can get into your belongings and then can affect. So hoarding wealth does affect other people. Now, I'm not saying that wealth is bad. I love money. I absolutely am a huge fan. It is fantastic to have. It is a beautiful resource. I encourage you to try to build your own wealth. I'm not going to demonize somebody that has that amount of wealth. What I'm doing is saying that after a certain amount of money, we should all share in that, because it's not just you. There are more people than just you that have contributed to that. And I certainly don't mind if you want to lavish up your friends and family and build people around you up. And then after a certain amount of time, if you are a US citizen that holds your net worth of more than $1 billion, just be completely taxed, because no entity in my utopia should have more than that except for the community entity, i.e. the government. Usually it's that. Now, I don't agree with a lot of how we spend money in the government. Again, that's a whole separate issue. This is just about my views on greed caps, because I'm always preaching it, but I've not really broken it down as to what I believe, how we could manage doing it. And of course, people with that much money would fight it. Like, that's to be expected. They would use the courts. They would, try to litigate their way out of it. And guess what, sweetie? Law would be law. And, it's them just trying to avoid, because of course they want to keep their $500 million super yacht. That is excessive. That is insane to 99.9% of the rest of us, okay? It's once everybody is out of poverty, once we know everybody has a home, once we know that everybody has food and clothing, education, for Christ's living's sake,